Okay guys, so I'm going to give you a quick update as to what's going on in the backyard. Nothing much as yet, except for a few things. I'm getting ready to plant some seeds or sow some seeds. But here I want to show you, look at these callaloo. Beautiful callaloo, man. And guess what guys, I did not really plant these seeds. I had callaloo plants in this bed. Also I had tomato plants in this bed, and just by me uprooting the tomatoes after they were done, and I buried my kitchen scraps into this bed, like fish head, rice, and scraps from like fruits and vegetables and all that stuff. Look what it has produced in my backyard. So these, I just buried all those stuff from the kitchen, keep watering the bed, and look at this. These callaloo look even better than the seeds that I actually planted earlier this year. They look so much better. They look so healthy, so fat, juicy. I'm ready to cut them. I'm gonna give them another day and I'm ready to cut them. Look at them. Beautiful, beautiful callaloo. Let me zoom in. Normally when I plant them, they don't look as much pretty as these. They don't look as pretty. But look at these. Pretty. You know the callaloo are nice. The callaloo are nice. And look over here. I have some more coming up on this side as well. And this right here is another pigeon peas tree. That's another pigeon peas tree. I planted in the bed because I had a plant here a few years back, maybe 3 years back, and it did so well. But because I've put the bed here, you know, I've planted the pigeon pea over there, and that pigeon peas, I mean, it did produce. I got 3 harvests from it, but I think over here I'm gonna get a better harvest, because the last one I had over here 3 years ago, I had about 4 harvests from it. So I'm hoping that this will do the same. Plus, of course, in this bed I have various things. I don't know if you can even see some of it on top there. Various things buried from my kitchen in here. Okay, and that's how you get good from your garden. There goes some more callaloo in the back. More callaloo. Here goes some more callaloo right over here. And like I said, all right here, I had a lot of callaloo plants before, and pretty much they come up. I cut some goes to seed. And because the thing is with callaloo, once you have it, you will always get callaloo. Just keep watering your dirt or your beds, and you will just see callaloo springing up all over. Look at this big callaloo in the back. You see all that seed? I'm getting ready to take off all that seed and plant them into the back, into some of these beds. Not all of them, because I want some of these beds to do other things. But here, I haven't planted yet. I'm going to do that later on today. Plant various stuff. But I keep burying whatever I had from the kitchen in here, so it will be full of nutrients for the plants. Okay, see right here is a dasheen plant. I had a dasheen. This is a dasheen. I harvest 2 little dasheens from this plant. Over here is a cocoa, and I've harvested cocoa from this plant, or taro they call it. Okay, in the back I'm going to get rid of all that greenery or the weeds. You see how tall the weeds have grown? I'm going to get rid of all that weeds. I'm going to put more dirt down, and over here I'm going to let my potato, you see my potato right there? I'm going to let my potato run. That's how I had it last year. I'm also going to have the potato run from all the way up there all the way back here. So I'm getting ready to clean all that up. So when I do, I'll show you the video, okay? So guys, I was just coming to check on my cowpeas. Here goes my cowpeas. Then you see the cowpeas right there. So I have quite a few cowpeas going on. Cowpeas is looking very healthy. It's doing well. I have some more callaloo over here. But just want to bring your attention to some wildlife in my backyard. So the bird has made a nest. I made this trellis for my chocha plant or my chayote plant, and the bird has made use of the trellis and built a nest. It's not there right now. I don't know if there's any eggs up there, but my backyard has become a habitat for wildlife. I can deal with the birds. And of course, I also have a frog or a toad living in one of my containers by one of my plants up there. But I can deal with the toad, I can deal with the birds. But guys, you know what I don't want to see, right? You know, I don't want to see certain things. Guys, one of my pineapple is beginning to ripe. Look at my pineapple. It's beginning to ripe. It got so heavy that it leaned, and I had to put a little stick to brace it. That's my pineapple bed. Of course, I'm going to redo this bed after these pineapple are harvested. This one is almost getting ready to ripe as well. It started to change colors, not as green as before. And this pineapple, like I said, very juicy, very sweet and juicy. Here goes that small one. So guys, look at my sweet potatoes. Just a week from the last time I've shown you, and already they're beginning to spread. And that's exactly how I want them to do. Run and spread in this bed. Now, as for my parsley, I'm thinking I'm gonna cut some of these, let them dry and make like a powder, store it in the kitchen, and so it can spring back. That's what I'm gonna do with this parsley. Okay. So guys, as promised, it's the very next day, and I've gone ahead and I've harvested the callaloo for dinner, but I've left in there a few small ones to grow and to come, as well as you can see, I did not uproot the root of these callaloos that I've cut. I left them there because these will definitely put out new sprout on the side and grow and continue to give me more callaloo. So typically I don't normally root this out. I leave the root in there and just cut it to a certain length, and the callaloo will just spring back from the side and give me more callaloo later on. So within, like, say another week or two, I will have more callaloo from that same base. Okay, let's see. See, there goes another one right here. This is the perfect example. This big stem right here, look at it. See this one right here? That's how it is. It just springs to the side. So you don't have to cut, you don't have to uproot the whole root system. Just leave it in the ground, cut your callaloo to a certain length and leave it. Okay? And you will get more callaloo. And of course, there are plenty more to come in this bed. As I mentioned before, as long as you keep your bed moist, all the seeds that fell from the previous callaloo that was here, it's just gonna go ahead and self-seed and come back. So once you have callaloo, you will always have callaloo, because the seeds, they're so tiny, they fall from the plant into the soil and they stay there, and as long as it has moisture, it's gonna germinate and come. Okay, it's gonna germinate and grow. So guys,